Man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
Now, I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra pass.
That's right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. But let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level. That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP. All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro, because you're small.
Man, you ain't got to be Wimby to shoot out the gym. But since you care so much, I'm going to give you that L you've been asking for.
Yeah,
right?
I bet.
All
Let's
right,
do it.
Bet.
We're here in Plainview, Illinois, tonight's venue for Club League basketball between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. What a game this should be between two heated rivals on the club circuit.
Heated rivals indeed. Rarely do you see teams like this dislike each other this much, especially in the Club League circuit. But you know what? This is a showcase game for both teams.
At the center of it all will be MP, the star player for the Dynasty. He'll be tasked with keeping their winning streak alive.
Looking to make it a dozen straight wins to start the Club League season. But I know the Wolfpack are licking their chops at the prospect of ending the Dynasty's win streak. And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Here's Zadirko. That's it, and he's found his range with that one. Now 1 of 2.
And Zadirko show a nice touch around the basket.
Pass to Timmerman. Stauffer. To the inside. The jump hook. And it's Wells getting it to go. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Now here's MP. Stolen by Robinson. And with the high school season now in the rearview mirror, for many of these players, they are solely focused on club play.
And winning on the club circuit is their only goal as of now. I'd expect that to mean the games are going to be a little bit more chippy because of that.
Here's Zadirko. And Robinson pulls it down. Now Wells. Dillard covering. And here's Zach Timmerman outside. Down low. Here's Fisher. And Fisher throws it down.
That's on the defense. You can't give Fisher this kind of position because he will punish you inside.
Wells outside. Drains the triple.
D's got to do a little better. That's a high percentage shot if they don't get right in his face.
MP outside. And it's stolen away by Timmerman. Swings it to Stauffer. The shot's good on the assist by Zach Timmerman.
And we've talked about the heated interactions of these teams before. It's a result of history and proximity.
Oh yeah, the bad blood comes from getting in each other's faces way too often over the years. Certainly doesn't help they operate out of the same region in Illinois.
Now here's MP. 6 on the shot clock. Dillard. Brett Hotkins from outside. Here's MP. Here's Zadirko, and it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
From deep, it's MP. Sinks the tray.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. What were they thinking leaving him open for that 3?
Out to the wing. Pass to James. Johnson with the rock. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From past the arc. James no good.
He couldn't capitalize on the poor coverage, and the defense has to feel a little bit lucky that he missed.
He's got to give that shot another chance.
Now here's MP. Brett Hotkins from outside. Another 3 for the Dynasty.
They've come out fast and furious. This game already looks like a mismatch.
Sure, there's obviously plenty of time left to play, but this one's showing the early signs of what's usually a blowout.
Johnson. And it's finished off by Joey Johnson.
When you're trying to make up ground, you have to make every possession count.
Right? Some teams just start launching threes, but what you really need at this point is good shot selection.
And part of good shot selection is finding the weakness in the defense. They just did that.
And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
The three-pointer is off the mark. The Dynasty with the lead. Here's MP. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
At the line for the Dynasty,
And the free throw, no good.
You just have to admire how selfless MP is on the court. He looks to get everybody involved, finds good angles, and good shots. And maybe he could just go get it all done himself, too.
Now here's MP. To the paint. Nice D from Deshaun Carter.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. Here's Fresh. Johnson. Fresh is clean.
He's a menace on the glass. His offensive rebounding is going to cause problems for opponents for years to come.
MP right side. Soft touch off the glass and in.
I mean, MP's not one to waste a look like that. Come on.
The Wolfpack with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Fresh, the screen. Here's Carter. He clangs that one off the back iron and it falls.
He makes quick work of that opportunity. The defense needs to plug those holes.
Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
So both teams making some change.
substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack. Timeout on the court.
Brett Hotkins from outside, and Robinson pulls it down. Well, halftime not too far away, and MP and Wells have both had their moments.
And the talent gap between these two doesn't look that big, if there's even a gap at all.
Stoffer, that's good.
I like the confidence by Stoffer. When he's close to the rim, he looks to score whenever possible. Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a five-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor. Because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Now Wells. He's got 10. Inside. Outside for Stoffer. Passes to Wells. The three. It's hauled in by Eric Dillard. Fisher left side. Dillard up top. Takes the three. His shot falls, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
I mean, that's what Dillard does best. His shooting is huge for his team.
Now here's Stoffer, and he's got 6 points for him. To the middle, Wells, It's a 2-on-1. Here's Zadirko. Yes, and it's Brett Hawkins picking up the assist.
Hawkins sees the floor so well, sort of like a falcon, spotting prey and swooping the ball for the score.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. Zadirko grabs a rebound. Got a piece of it, and it's stolen away by Timmerman. Wells outside. Pure from three-point range. So we conclude the first half. The Dynasty on top, leading by 7. And don't go away, we'll be back right after the break. The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And it's the Dynasty with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Well, shot's good.
And another long-range bomb for him. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead down.
Definitely. And as long as he keeps burying those, they might as well keep going back to the well.
Now here's MP. He has 7. On the wing, Eric Dillard. From deep, it's MP. Knocks down the long J.
Oh, the response 3 from MP. This guy is all about winning.
Here's Stoffer. And he's got 6 points for him. Wells outside. And it's Fisher with the rebound. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Wells, now covered by MP. No good from the wing. And it's the Dynasty with the ball. They have a 9-point lead. Pass to Zadirko, and he gets the bucket to go.
Zadirko lives for the physical play. He goes right at the throat of the defense on that one.
And now Wells. He's got 16. James. Robinson sets the screen. That falls. Nice feed that time from Michael Stoffer.
Stoffer loves to play chess, and right there, he made the right move to capitalize on a defensive lapse. Check. And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. No good at the free throw line.
You know, it's good to see Timmerman back on the floor after missing some time with the back injury. They missed his stretch 4 contributions.
The Dynasty with the lead. Fisher outside. MP misses the 3.
He can do that, just couldn't connect this time.
Too much daylight for a shooter of his caliber.
Swings it to Stoffer. From 15 feet out, the Dynasty grab the miss. To the paint, MP, defended by Robinson.
MP pouring his heart out on the court, hustling in transition and staying out ahead of the fast break.
And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Here's Hawkins. They get the board. Count it. It's good.
Great job keeping the play alive. Those are hustle points.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack.
He's had enough of all the interior scoring.
You nailed it, and I'm sure they're going to talk it.
The Wolfpack trailing here. Cordova with it. Davidson pulls it in. And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
Out to the right wing. Back to Cordova. Carter, clock at 4. Andrews, no good. And they double up MP. The shot's good on the assist from Michael Luan.
How about the strength MP showed there, showing off and proving he could score through contact.
Cordova outside. On the wing, Dalton Andrews. Cordova with it. MP's there. No good.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
Now Carter, pass to Andrews. Cordova, now covered by MP. Now Carter. Cordova on the left side. Count that bucket. And here it's the Dynasty, leading by as many as 14. Up top, Cobb. Nails it from beyond the arc.
There's no way a player like him can be left wide open like that.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack.
He needs to tell his players to seal off their man after the shot. That's fundamentals. That's what we talk about in basic basketball. They're allowing way too many second chance shot opportunities.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Dave Zadirko. Eric Fisher. Brett Hawkins. Eric Dillard.
Passes to Wells.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Robinson. It's hauled in by Eric Dillard.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Here's Timmerman, now covered by MP. Wells with it. Three-pointer. Knocks down the triple.
Saying, right back at you. Patrick Wells is always game for a back-and-forth shooting battle.
And here's MP on the outside. That one's no good. He's 6 for 11 in the game. Wells outside. Off the mark there with the 3. And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
And the ball out of play. The Wolfpack will have it. Here's Wells. From deep. Patrick Wells misses another. From deep, it's MP. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
And everything's going their way right now. That's how it's been for them all game long.
And this late in the game, there's little chance that they're going to let a lead like this slip away.
Passes to Wells. Eight for 15 with that basket.
I mean, Wells has no shortage of confidence. And after a good night like tonight, it's going to help blow it up even more.
Here's the Dynasty. It's a 13-point ball game. Outside Stauffer. Hits the three-pointer. And here it's the Dynasty. Brett Hawkins from outside. Another three for the Dynasty.
This game's over, guys. I think we can say that with certainty.
Yeah, and on behalf of Drake and the crew, we'd like to officially welcome everyone to garbage time.
Wells, no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Launches a three. MP, no good.
A physical play by Fisher. Here's a guy who helps on his family's farm every day, so he's really used to putting in work.
And he knocks down the first one.
For the Dynasty, Eric Fisher.
And so he makes both at the line that time. Pass to Erickson. Shoots over Luan. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continue their amazing start to the season and now stand at 12-0. Great win for them here.
A real gem. You can see why the Dynasty have been the team to beat. Great execution for them when it mattered most.
Well, you know the Wolfpack would give everything they had. You could feel the intense tone of this rivalry match early on.
Yeah, we've seen this before. Ultimately, talent just wins out. The Dynasty has a great group of players to build on, and they might have been tested here a bit, but they proved to be the better team.
For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy saying thanks for watching.
Yo, she was here. I didn't see her.
Yeah, she came with her cousin.
Oh, I can't believe I missed her.
Man, you mind if I talk to him real quick? I apologize, bro. Hey, look, I know we butt heads over the years, but we go to the same school now.
Bro, are you thick in the head or something? I don't like you, man.
Look, I ain't trying to be your best friend. I'm just trying to win some games.
All right, that's fine.
Yeah.
How about we talk on the court? And off the court, you and me win cool.
Great. That's a great attitude.
It
We're
is
going
a
to win
great
states
idea.
like
Yep,
that.
Yep, and I don't care about states.
Yeah, that's because you playing for the Scouts.
Right, and that's because you playing for the fantasy. What, you think they're going to rebuild the factories because you passing a little Jimmy in the clutch? You really want to help these people? How about you take over, make the league? Then when you got some actual power, you can actually help these people. All right, stop this nice guy hiding behind that when the truth is, you scared to become the player you need to be in order to build a real dynasty. This is just a costume, bro. These words, meaningless, unless you put something behind that.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, think about it.